All right, so I was gonna label this video "How to Kill Your Fears," because that's what a lot of people want to do, right? And I just noticed at the beginning of making this video, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm making this video in a second. But you don't kill your fears; you die. You don't kill them, because the problem is, and this is gonna be contradicting. You die to your fears because you believe you are your fears. You're not your fears. You're not your fears. But because you believe you are your fears. So if you have fears, you cannot kill them because you are them. You would be killing yourself, which is actually what the process is once you have the perspective that I have and that you will eventually have. But how do I say this? How do I say this? Let me turn, because I'm fucking driving, and because I had to fucking record this. Let's do this. So the reason why I was making this video was because I just died to one of my fears, right? I just evolved. That's the process of evolution, by the way, right? A lot of like the whole Darwin's theory and all of this physical evolution. It's like, dude, like, let's evolve like mentally and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about that evolution for a second, okay? Instead of getting new claws and new fucking feet, right? So we can, you know, move on the totem pole of the fucking ecosystem. It's like, let's fucking get a new perception. You know what I'm saying? And open our heart and shit like that. Let's do that. Let's evolve in that manner. Because that's when life gets fun, man. That's when life gets really fun. Anyways, I have no idea where the fuck I am. Where the fuck am I? But, I gotta make this video for y'all real quick. And I'm not doing this again. Let's see. I don't know where the fuck I am. We're just gonna park right here. Hopefully nobody minds. All right. So, okay, so this is why I made the video, okay? I just shared my YouTube with one of my best friends, okay? And a big problem that I had, right, the old me, that I had, was I really cared about what people think, right? People that I didn't know, and then people that I do know, because my identity was based on how they viewed me. So it's super hard for me to change my identity with my friends because they have more of a collective of me. They have more of a vault and an archive of who I am. So I felt obligated to continue to be who I was. And many of the times throughout my life, I was never me. So it was super exhausting to have super exhausting to have certain friends, because when I would meet people, I wouldn't be me. And then I meet them again, and I wouldn't be me. And then I meet them again, and I wouldn't be me. So I had this stack of not being me. Couple that with the problem of like wanting, and this all came from wanting to be loved and accepted and approved. So I would project who I thought that they wanted me to be, which was not me. Because you don't have to project you, you are you. You express you, you don't project you, okay? So if you're projecting you, that's not being you, okay? That's fear-based, okay? That's a fear-based identity, and that's okay. A lot of us do that, okay? Guilty as charged. I don't even like saying guilty as charged. That's not a good language pattern to use. Anyways, so I would stack this person that I wasn't. I would literally build this identity, and then I would, in my mind, I felt obligated to keep being this person, because if I shifted and became me, then it would like be this whole new person, and they would reject me and all of it. So a lot of that came up when I shared, because my YouTube channel has been private. I have come on here to post videos for myself and myself only. Then I started getting 10 views here, 5 views here, 12 views here. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but to me, the old fear-based me, that was fucking terrifying to see one person watch my video. I was like, yo, what the fuck? So, and then I got one video that got like 1,500 views, and then people started commenting and looking at other videos, and it just scared the shit out of me. Like, it felt good, you know, because I was actually being me. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, back to the point of the video. It's not how to kill your fears, it's how to die to them. You're only trying to kill them because you don't want to experience it. But that's how you stop experiencing it, is you experience it. You feel it. Your body is a, look at it like this. Look at like fucking phone poles, right? I try to look for one. There is one right there. Well, that's not really a phone pole. Anyways, you guys get the fucking mental image. Let me see if I can fucking prop y'all up real quick. Hold on, because I need to use my hands for this shit. Ooh, is that about to work like super good? Okay, so look at fucking phone poles, right? You have these phone poles, you have these wires that go through them, okay? And then the wires are a vehicle for currents or electricity flows, whatever. Your body is the exact same thing. It is the wire in which currents flow through. Your body is the exact same thing, okay? Anytime you are not wanting to experience something, which is a form of resistance, by the way. I told some clients this. Wanting and not wanting are both on the spectrum of resistance, okay? So, when you want to experience something so badly, you create resistance. When you don't want to experience something so badly, you also create resistance, okay? Now, many of my clients don't want to experience something, okay? That's why the majority of them come to me. They are experiencing something that they do not want to. The funny thing is, that's what's making them experience it. Because it's just like in the telephone pole, when you don't want to experience something, you're putting a block in the wire. And now the flow just keeps doing this. Okay? You ever see the fucking Roomba? The fucking vacuum? It's like bzz, 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 and it's just fucking cleaning the floors. You ever see that thing get fucking stuck and it's just like bzz, 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 and it's fucking stuck. Like, it needs outside help to come and pick it up and like reset it, right? That's basically what I do. My clients are the stuck Roomba, and I just come up and pick them up and be like, hey, reset. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay? Because that's what they're doing with their emotions, is you not wanting to experience these feelings. It makes you have this stuck Roomba, okay? The block in the telephone wire. It makes you have this stuck emotion, and it stays there. That's what happens. Fuck, sorry. That's what happens is and now you have this energy inside you that you don't want to experience, and you keep it stuck by not wanting to experience it. And that's why you keep experiencing it. That is the problem. So, this is where the whole, how do I kill my fears? How do I kill my fears? You know? I don't want to feel this anymore. I want to break through. I want to break through. It's not a breakthrough. It's not a breakthrough. It feels like a breakthrough because you're returning back to your original state, which is this open electric wire which currents flow through. Positive and negative electricity, okay, flows through. All right? The problem is when you don't want to experience something, you clamp down on this wire, and now this negative emotion can't fucking pass through you. And then you keep fucking experiencing it. And you're like, and then you, it's so funny. The human experience is so fucking funny, bro. It's so fucking funny. God, it's so funny. So, you don't kill the block. You don't kill the block. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, is that people start to identify themselves with this emotion because they become it so much that life is too fucking close in front of their eyes that they're like, I'm the fear. They literally step into and identify with the fear. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. It's like, oh, I'm happy. Oh, you're not happy. You're experiencing happiness. Oh, I'm sad. You're not sad. You're experiencing sadness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like breaking your hand. It's like, I am a broken hand. No, you experienced breaking your hand. You're not even that's a whole nother video. But back to the thing is the block. You try to kill it because you don't like it. And it's the initial lowest perspective response because you don't have a higher perspective of what's actually going on. So you're doing the best that you can, and you go, I don't know, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. How do I kill this? How do I kill this? How do I stop this? That's why you're experiencing it, is because you've stopped it. It's because you're not allowing yourself to experience it. Okay? So you lean into it. Just like the wire, you're not born with clamps on it. You let go. Okay? And I hate saying that because that's fucking stupid. People are, just let go. Just breathe in. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, that shit's so stupid. But so one is realizing that it's not about killing. It's not about breaking through. This is not a journey of becoming. It's a journey of unbecoming. You were already, right? Because if we go back to the wire, you were already a free-flowing, electricity was moving through you, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about becoming that. It's unbecoming the clamp, right? Like when you're born healthy. You know what I'm saying? And then you get a disease, right? Is it a process of becoming healthy again? It's like you already were healthy. It's a process of unbecoming sick. Because it's about returning back to your natural state. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, okay? How, Paul? How do we do this, okay? How do we stop fucking experiencing these experiences, okay? One is we've gotten so good at okay, so here's a really good example that a lot of clients do. So if you do any of this could be a good sign that there is a trapped emotion inside of you that you do not want to be experiencing and you don't know how to deal with it, which is totally okay, by the way. That's like 99% of the population, okay? If you doom scroll a shit ton, if you watch porn, if you have any type of addiction, that's another, I need to make another video on that as well, because a lot of, there's just certain addictions that have been mainstreamed, like alcohol addiction, sex addiction it's out there, but it's not nowhere near as talked about. Drug addiction, alcohol and drug addiction are the two biggest ones, alcohol being the most popularized one. But addictions can be with anything. Someone can have a Tinder addiction. Someone can have a food addiction. Someone can have like a limerence addiction. Someone could, like, literally anything to like cope with the feelings. And these don't fix the feelings. They just take you away from them temporarily because you don't know how to process them and cope. You don't know how to move through them. That's what I teach people to do. And it's perfect because I just did this with myself, right? I shared this very private YouTube with one of my best friends, and all of these feelings came up like, oh my God, like what is he gonna think? Like, what the fuck? And it's just like, it's not about him. That's a very subtle trick. I want you to replay the past 10 seconds and listen to what I just said. This is what we do, okay? And this is how you do the work, by the way. This is the how. Is a lot of people will point and blame and fling from a position of hurt. Oh, what is he gonna... As soon as it's about anyone but you, you're not doing the work. Okay? You're defending. You can't possibly do the work and defend. Okay? That's putting up walls. Okay? So, I was like, oh, because I've been doing this work for months now, and it's like I even went, was like, oh, and then it was like, no, wait. How do I feel? And it was like, man, I feel fucking scared. I feel really insecure. I feel worried that I might lose friendships. Do you see what I'm saying? It's all about like losing, like fear of loss, like insecure about what? About what people think, and then if they think of me differently, I have lost their perception of looking at me. So it's all low vibrational shit, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like fear is very, very low on the vibrational scale. So I feel that. And I identify with that because I've been doing the work really wrong. I'm like, in that moment I would just go, oh, I'm safe, I'm okay. And it's like, no, I'm not allowing myself to feel that. This is how you die. It's a dissolving, really. Like cotton candy in water. If you ever see cotton candy get into water, it just dissolves and withers away. That's what we do with our emotions. So we're dematerializing our emotions, okay? Because we feel them and they're stuck, and then it materializes out here, and then we just want this to stop. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps triggering the emotion on the inside. It's just showing you back to you. It's a beautiful design. This world, this life. So, stick with me. I'm fucking all over the place. Okay, so it's like, oh, I feel scared. I feel like I'm gonna be judged. I feel like I'm gonna be invalidated. I feel like I'm not gonna be seen and heard. I feel worried. I feel anxious. And I just sit in this and I feel this like a little child, just like a little child. When you ever see a little child, and they're genuinely and authentically scared and fearful, they cannot take themselves out of that. They go run to mommy, they go run to daddy. So be that little child and just feel that. And it's just like, ooh, it stings. Like, this stings. And I even texted him. And I was like, dude, thank you, because this is actually showing me work. I would have hated this before because I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to cope with it. So I would have watched porn, I would have played video games, I would have had sex, I would have done drugs, I would have drank, right? Because we don't know how to deal with this shit, so we go outwards. And we're like, I'm fucking dying, I can't handle this, give me something. And we just start latching. And that's what addiction is. It's not even addiction. Like, it's not even, if anything, you're addicted to not feeling. That's the only addiction, Everything else is just a fucking vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol is the Nissan, Drugs is the Volkswagen. So we all just have our different, but it all comes from the same root. You know what I'm saying? We just don't want to fucking feel, okay? So that's the real addiction. We're all addicted to not feeling, and that's the only addiction. But so I feel all this. And I just feel it completely vulnerably, and I don't defend. I drop everything, and I'm like, oof, I could really be attacked right now, and it would really fucking sting. And it's like, that's me opening my heart and feeling it, and then that's the letting go of the wire, which allows the current to flow through. Because then when you feel that, and you feel that sting, and that shit fucking hurts, and you sit in that, then, so you were the little child, now you be the mommy, now you be the daddy. And you go, it's okay. I got you. I'm here for you. You're safe. I love you. That's an old story that's playing, and it's here for you to dissolve. You just feel that shit, man. You just feel that shit. And this is one of the techniques that we do, and this is the main one, okay? Because it really fucking works. And then this is the translation into the navigation, which equals operation, okay? So we have a world full of humans who do not know how to operate, aka function. So they become dysfunctional, okay? Because they're in such a state of dis-ease, and they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to move through it, okay? That's what I am in the business of, okay? Is giving people back their lives, okay? So I did it with me, okay? And now I'm gonna be making YouTube videos public. I've been making YouTube videos, just a lot of them have been private. But yeah, so that's it. It's not about killing your fears. It's about dying to them. Bruce Lee, you must learn the art of dying. That sounded like Arnold more than it did Bruce. Anyways, peace!